All right, joining me now here on day 2 of main camp is head coach of the Knights NAHL team, and that would be Tom Kowal. And Coach, we've seen now a good number of games. We're on game 6. As day 2 started with some really close games and high-speed action out there on the ice. I know I asked you this yesterday, but having seen now one full day and now a couple of these teams twice, are you seeing improvements from each day from each team moving into day 2 and day 3?
Very much so. I mean, we've got to see almost half the camp's almost over. So the talent level's been, the pace has picked up. The talent level's been higher. It's going to be tough to make the team. We've made a few adjustments on some teams to put some guys together to kind of test out some matchups. But at the end of the day, it's going to be a tough decision come tonight when we have to make cuts to figure out who makes the All-Star game tomorrow.
Now, in a situation like a main camp where, you don't really see the traditional setup of the coach on the bench. I know you guys have been on there giving some words of wisdom, but how does that work in terms of the player? Is it all dictated by players? Is it in terms of how they attack the offensive zone up and down, forechecking, backchecking? How do you let them run that?
We're trying to get some coaches to step on the bench because part of being a Wilkes-Barre Knight is your character. How well you can communicate on the bench, how well we can communicate with them to kind of see how they respond to what we tell them. That's the other half of the game that we have to inspect and part of our recruiting process. So otherwise, you don't want to say too much because you want to see who they are. You don't want them to try and come here and be who you think they want them to be. You want them to try and do the tryout. Once they make the team, then we'll kind of make some changes, adjustments. But ultimately, you want to see the creativity. You want to see who they are as a player. That's what got them here. But when you see the coaches go on the bench, we're more just going to communicate, see who's talking on the bench, who's positive, who's negative. Ultimately, who's going to fit into the culture of the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights.
Now, we talked about it a little bit yesterday, but as far as position groups, is one distinguishing themselves as better than the others, or are your defensemen standing out more than your forwards? Do you have has it been relatively even? What are your initial thoughts on that?
You know what? We're real happy with the goaltending we've seen in camp so far. Our young guys have picked it up and adjusted to that junior hockey. It seems pretty well. Our veterans have been holding their own. It's the handful of spots that are still available are going to be tough to pick. So it's a little bit clearer than it was yesterday, but it's still a long ways to go to figure out who's going to have the honor of being part of our Knights family and put on a Knights jersey come here at the beginning of the season.